Some new details tonight on the effort to clean up a downright smelly situation in a Fort Lauderdale neighborhood. A pipe broke there yesterday, sending untreated sewage into the streets. CBS 4's Joan Murray is live for us tonight in Fort Lauderdale with more on this cleanup. It's going to take a while, right, Joan?
Yeah, it's going to be a long night, Elliot. We just saw them bring in some heavy equipment, a lot of pipe, and despite all the efforts, unfortunately, that raw sewage is still flowing tonight.
It is smelly, it's gross, and I have no idea what they're going to have to do to clean it all up.
The Rio Vista cleanup goes on. A fleet of trucks suctioning up raw sewage that has covered the streets now a day and a half.
It's gone down considerably, but it obviously has a way to go.
Larry Judd has lived here 40 years and says it's a first.
It's certainly a nuisance, but I think everyone realizes it's a temporary one.
Trouble bubbled up Tuesday morning after a 54-inch sewer pipe broke. It's believed the pipe is 50 years old and worn. With it minutes, all the streets became rivers of waste.
The water was rushing and then it was smelling and it didn't stop.
And it hasn't stopped for 30 hours. Workers have identified the break, but the repair will take days. The city is setting up a barrier to limit the amount of sewage running into the Tarpon River that no doubt will affect fish and wildlife.
It's awful. It's really disturbing.
Janet Bromagin still can't drive down her street, blocked with trucks and heavy equipment.
I was hoping it would be cleaned up by today, but that's obviously not happening.
While work crews desperately try to repair the line, the bad break is now the face of what the city is confronting, tackling long neglected infrastructure issues to replace aged sewer and water lines.
There's a lot of work that probably should have been done earlier to prevent this from happening.
A lot of work ahead as residents try to wash away what remains. The city will be bringing in sanitizing agents, but as one resident pointed out, how do you disinfect a park?
Now, it's a real delicate process to replace the pipe. They got to make sure that the ground doesn't give way. They got to do measurements and then order the new pipe to bring in. So we're told that it could take up to a week to make this repair. In the meantime, city is asking everyone not to go near this water. Don't walk in it and avoid all the waterways in this area, this neighborhood just southeast of downtown Fort Lauderdale. Fort Lauderdale tonight, Joan Murray, CBS 4 News.